Hi everyone, just a quick video to show you how I actually got this tournament added so you could do it yourself in the future as well. So I just logged into my Trackie account and I'm just going to click on create event or club. And then what we can do is we can name it. So I'll just call it the 2022 Manitoba Open. I'm going to set the type to judo. Let's just upload your logo. And we'll put the date, so January 21st, 2022 to January 1st, January 23rd, 2022. So that looks right. And then I'll just fill out the rest of the information quickly. So I just added the general information like the location, the contacts, I uploaded the technical package here that you sent me. This is the registration URL that you can go to get to your registration page. A few things that I didn't do. I don't know if you have any specific waiver forms that you want athletes to agree to in order to register. You can add those here. And I also didn't know what questions you wanted to ask on your registration form. So by default, it just has the first name, last name, gender, date of birth, and hometown, and then they can pick their divisions and age categories that I'll show you how to set up shortly. But if you want to add more questions such as full mailing address or anything like that, you can do so here. I'm just going to click cancel. And I also enabled the Judo Canada number here. But other than that, I didn't change anything really. So I'm just going to click on continue to next step. And this is where you can actually set up the different age categories. So I'm just going to click on category specific event. Then based on your tech package, there appears to be a U14, a U16, a U18, U21, senior, and veteran. So I'm just going to click add custom category for each one of those, and then you can just name them whatever you want. So U14, U16, U18, U21, then senior, and veteran. Then you can put the ages. So you have under 14, so that would be, so based on the year of birth that you have, so you have 2009, 2010 for U14, so we can leave the age calculated on December 31st. That means December 31st of the tournament date, so in your case, January 2022, so it would be December 31st, 2022. So under 14, based on yours, would be 12 and 13-year-olds. Under 16 would be 14, 15-year-olds. Under 18 would be 15 to 17, the way you have it. Under 21 would be 15 to 20, the way you have the year set up. The senior would be 15 to unlimited, basically. I'll just put 150 so as the high limit, so no one should hit that. Then the veteran appears to be 30 plus based on your document, so I'll just put 30 to 150. One thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to uncheck this allow younger registrants to register for older categories so we keep everyone in those specific age ranges. And I'm also going to leave auto-populate age category based on registrant's date of birth unchecked just because you have overlapping ages. So this way it'll force them to pick the age category that they want to enter and that they're actually able to enter. So I'm just going to click on continue to next step. So on the next step, you can add all your different divisions. So that would be like the under 30 kilogram category, 33 kilogram, etc. So we're just going to click on multiple events here. Sorry for the terminology events, we use that in track and field, but basically it'd be like multiple divisions in your case. So what you have to do is you can add a custom division for each of your divisions. So I'm just going to click this a few times. And then here you can put like the minus 30 kilogram category and you can say who can actually enter that. Male, there's none, and female, you just have that U14. So your first tournament, this takes a bit of time because you have to add all the different age categories. But once you set up a single tournament, or once I share this tournament with you, all you need to do is duplicate the tournament and then you'll be able to, not have to do this each time. So I'm just gonna fast track through this so you can see what it looks like when you add all the divisions. So as you can see, I just added a division for each of your weight categories, and then I set the available male and available female categories per division. So that's how you can restrict certain age groups with certain weight. This should be all correct. You might want to just double check it just to be sure, but I'm quite positive it's correct based on your technical package that you sent me. So I'm just going to click on continue to next step. From this step, you can set the deadlines and the prices. So based on the tech package, it seems like your registration deadline is January the 7th. So I'll just set it to January 7th at 11:59 p.m. So basically right before it hits January 8th. And then you have different prices for different age categories and stuff. So we're going to use the add custom price. So just click add custom price. And then we actually want number of events. In your case, it would be number of divisions. But your first event division for U14 is $50, and then it seems like your additional divisions are 40. So what you can do is you can just add 40 for the other divisions, the second division, third division, etc. And then make sure you set that to U14 and then submit. And then since you have different category pricing, just click add custom price again. This time let's do the U16, U18. It looks like it's $60 and then $40. So let's just go through and add that. Make sure that's U16 and U18. Just click submit. And then let's go add custom price again. Let's do the U21 and older. So again, number of divisions or number of events as it says here. And then $70, 40, 40, 40, 40, 40. And then make sure it's set to U21, seniors and veterans. Submit. Now I notice you have CATA and a couple other categories that I missed in the division, so I'll go back and add those and add the price for that as well. But let's just scroll down. If you want to accept by check or on-site payments yourself, you can do so here. I'll leave those disabled for now. Also, I'll set to charge the registrant the processing fee. You can absorb it in your costs if you want as well. And then you'll have to enter the bank account details where you want Trackie to actually transfer funds that we collect on your behalf for this tournament here. Then the advanced options, there's not much down here. Maybe you want to change the time zone. I'm not sure what time zone you guys are in. I'll just leave it Mountain Time Zone, but you can change it there if you want. So I'm just going to click on Update Information. And then finally, you'll just see an overview of all the settings that we had set. So I'm just going to show you, I'm going to go back into the division, so step 3, event information, and I'll just show you how I added those other CATA divisions. So I just added them here, so you'll see the full names, and then I just added the available age categories for each. So that was one change I made here, and then the other was just under payment information. And I added 2 more custom prices, so I'm just going to click edit. So one was the $25 for each of those CATA divisions, and the other one was $70 for that Niwaza division. So to do that, I just changed it to event or age specific, and that's how you can set the price no matter what division number it is. So then if we just go back to the general information, this registration URL here is what you can promote on your end. So this is how people can find it and register. So if I just go to that, you can see your event page here. So basically this is the event page with the different information that I added. And then if you click on register for event, you'll see the registration form. So like I said, it's quite a simple form here. So I don't know if you want to add like mailing address and different things like that. If you do, like I mentioned, you can go into that additional questions button under step 1, general information. Anyway, if you do have any other questions, please just let me know.